Alright, so I'm nerding out a little. And then I get to this because I'm thinking, I hate these gene stealer guys. And I'm like, maybe I'll read about them. So I saw... question mark going on here. Saw that little word. And it looked retarded. Yet alone it is a factor. Anyways, this is nonsensical. Let's look up that word. Right. So if you start at the Ra, Ra, the sun god of Egyptianness, that's the 18th letter. 1-8. Let's denote it like that. L is the 12th letter, A is the 1st letter, G is the 7th letter, M is the 13th letter, and Y is the 25th letter. Let's denote it like that. So right away you can see a 1 of 1 of 7 of 13. Oh, my ears are perked, yeah. Now in this way I've denoted it, the first way you can look at it is that the 8 and the 12 can be rearranged as a 1, 2, 8, which is 110. Which is 1 of 1 of 7 of 13 of 110. Which is 1 of 1 of 7 of 13 of 110. Next to that 2143. Radio. So the second way we can look at this is the other end. And I'm noticing this V pattern going on. So 13 plus 7 is 20, and then there's a 1 here, so that's, 13 and 7, well, 1, 3, 7. 3 and 7 is 10. 110 the second way. I'm getting ahead of myself. Now the third way is more different and stuff. Now let's imagine this one circling the 12 and this one circling the 8 and then this one circling the 25 because that's a 1. That's a Y. So, okay, you take the 1 and you circle the 25. So you're left with the 3, 7 on top and you circle the 25 and then you circle the 8, circle the 12. Circle the 8, circle the 12. So that becomes that. Okay, now 2 and a 5 is a 7, and because there's touching here, let's not mess around with that 12. Let's multiply them, let's say. So 8 times 12 is 96. So 2 and a 5 is a 7, and then these multiplied, like you're adding and multiplying. You're still in circle notation, so let's imagine it's a 1 by 7, so it's a 14 really. So 14 plus 96 is 110, the third way. Huh. Okay. And then I think I go to, where's your 2143? So you got your 1 of 1 of 7 of 13 of 110, 3 different ways from Sunday. You gotta find your 2143. Well, where you found the 21 here? 12 and 8 is 20, and that's a 1, 21. 13 and 7 is 20, and 1 is 21. 21 and 21. Okay, let's look at that. Right, here's where I start. Okay, so I'm looking at 21s. Yes. Okay, so we just talked about how 12, 8, and 1 is 21, and this is 21. Okay, so it's really hard to share, but I'm like, because there's a 1 of 1 of, there's going to be an overlap, and then because there's an overlap in the bubbles, there's going to be a singularity created because it's a fly spec math. It's fly spec math. Because 42 is the answer to everything. Anyway, so the way I think it's going to happen is that if this is a 21, so you have this number and this denotation. Okay? So that's a 21, but that bubble would circle it, but that bubble is the 1 of this 21. So you'd have to write this 20 kind of in front of the 1. So you'd have a 21 which wants to be circled by the 1 which is of another 21 bubble. I did that so wrong. You have 21, then you have a 1 and a 2. This one is circling this. Oops. And then this one would be circling the other 21. And you can see, when you pull them apart, you'll be left with a little bit of singularity at the end. To make, when you rotate it from a certain point of view, let's say, it would look like a regular fly speck. So if we know it's a 21 in a bubble and a 21 in a bubble, let's say it's a 1x21. We did it over here with the 1x7. So that'd be a 42 and a 42. Now we're merged, so the dot, the black hole, becomes a white hole, and we start looking inside it because we're on the same plane. Now we can add them, let's say. And that's a circled 84. Well, step 0, you have a circled 84 and a 25, right? Because we took 1371 and the 1812. We didn't mess with the 25 here. So really you have a circled 84 and a 25. Well, 84 times 25 is 2100. 8 and 4 is a 12, and 2 and 5 is a 7, and 12 times 7 is 84. Not only that, 8 times 4 is 32, and 2 times 5 is 10. 32 and 10 is 42. Remember the circle of the 84. We didn't get into that. All we did is 84 times 25, and then we did 8 times 4 and 5 times 2. We didn't do anything with the circle, so maybe we circled the 2142 to become a prime number 2143. So the YMGARL factor. The YMGARL gene stealers have long been a cancerous blight on the worlds of the Imperium. Their insatiable veracity is legend amongst those that have had the misfortune to encounter them and live. Now dark rumors have surfaced of tyrannid leader beasts that appear to share the infallible adaptability of the YMGARL gene stealers. At the beginning of each fight phase, roll a D3 for this model and apply the following effect for the duration of the phase. Alright guys, I'm trying to make my Tyrannid list to go with my Space Marine list. I think they're pretty cool. Yeah. I hope that's like the GIF. Because this is totally not about that. This is about the YMGARL factor and how you as a human being should be able to take that much paper and understand that it's a 1 of 1 of 7. Oh my god, battery low. It's a 1 of 1 of 7 of 13 of 110 3 different ways from Sunday. And then you got a 21 and a 21. That's a good start. Then maybe they become 42s in a circle. Maybe they're 84 in a circle. And then maybe the 84 with the 25 left over, it turns out to be 2100. And the 8 times 4 and the 2 times 5 turns out to be 42 with the circle is 2140. Maybe that all just seems to happen. Maybe the people at Games Workshop, you know, like, I don't know, Swarmlord. That's that guy. Swarmlord. Behind the abacus, or in front of the abacus. You know, because abacus is for children. This is children's play. I'm making children's toys here. This is ridiculous. It's in everything. Trying, guy. What? You're not making it easy. Just take it easy. I have been. But I'm doing my hobby and getting slapped in the face with this shit. Dollar store pens are shit, guy. So, you know, use your discernment. Okay, you clever people of life. Wake up. Look, I found something. People do this on purpose. There's no fucking way that was not chosen on purpose. It's a fucking puzzle. Just like everything else. Who wrote this? No one will say who wrote it. "2017, really? I thought this was way older. What year are we? Destroyer of Worlds. There you go. This section provides the grim history of the Tyranid threat, as well as an analysis of the predatory methods unique to the galaxy's most ravenous hive fleets. Oh, the galaxy. You know? The galaxy's... Oh, looks like a beehive, maybe. Hive fleet. Fleet of ships. You got a hive fleet. The galaxy's hive fleet. Trying. I'm really trying, guys. I'm my patience right now. I can't even do something completely different and not be distracted by it. It is. What is it? You know what that? What is that song? Who is that? It's in your face and you can't grab it. What is it? It is what it is. Oh my god, who is that? Brain fart. I know who that is. Put your fucking head on a spike, guy. Wake up!